Good afternoon and welcome back to the Onondaga Nation Fieldhouse. I'm Tom Scavetta, joined alongside Steven Stamp as it's the LaserSharks Blanco set to take on Goldstar Tel Aviv.
Should be a fascinating matchup. I mean, as we've seen all day long, these games are fantastic. The last one was the first that wasn't really close. We had a 7-5 Brooklyn win over Music City. Then Music City comes right back, beats Cleveland 5-4. Then 7-6 for the LaxAllStars house team over the LaserSharks Neon. 9-8 Seneca Marksman over Rochester in a thriller. 7-5 the Bassin Bombers over Syracuse. 11-10 in overtime, St. Lawrence River Wolverines beat the Young Guns. And then finally a blowout, LCC Radatine 16-6 over Blue Goose. But obviously the teams are finding their levels, and this should be a great one. The LaserSharks on the right wearing the dark gray, I guess you would say, with the shark on the sleeves. And on the going left to right is the black with white shoulder caps of Goldstar Tel Aviv.
Face-off is won by LaserSharks Blanco as they have the first possession of the game. As they move the ball around. And with the ball now, that was Luke Parker. And now for Blanco, looks like Joe Williams. A quick shot, skipped aside, so Goldstar will have their first possession. And here comes Wolf. That's number 3, Adam Wolf. Wolf, pass over to John-Luke Chetner. Now Deckelbaum has it. Quick shot, skipped up onto the net. Out of play, LaserSharks ball.
They're going to say it didn't touch anybody, and here's an outlet pass.
And a wide, and what happened there was Chetner picked it off one hop, stole it, and then shot it past the goalie, Davy Jones.
Jean-Luc Chetner, a great addition to this team. He couldn't be here for the entire weekend. I know he is involved with trials for the Israel outdoor lacrosse team for the World Championships next year. But what an addition, the MVP of the European Championships this summer and leading scorer. He was absolutely outstanding for Israel in Finland. He's wearing his Towson helmet. He spent 4 years in college. Now he is at Towson finishing up and playing for them.
Very interesting as the face-off is won by LaserSharks Blanco. Speaking of the LaserSharks, another game going outside as the Neon LaserSharks are taking on the Rochester River Monsters. Got to get a few minutes to watch that as LaserSharks Blanco have possession now. And with the ball, a quick shot by the Sharks. The Goldstar will pick it up. That shot was taken by number 49, Taylor Smoke. Goldstar across mid-floor line. Here's Adam Wolf. Over to Chetner, who just scored that goal. They move it around. That's Hanson Fried. Nice pass. Chetner saved by Jones. Or actually in the goal, that's JP Fergola, excuse me.
Oh, yeah, Fergola stepping in.
Fergola did not start yesterday. Came in the second half. And Sharks with possession. There's Eric Turner. The ball's hopped aside off the boards. Goldstar with it as they rush across. As a nice pass and the quick stick is good. It's a goal by Doug Utting, putting Goldstar on the board. Now they're up 2-0 now.
Doug Utting also had an outstanding European Championships, played for the Peterborough Timbermen in the Arena Lacrosse League in the winter, then played for the Coburg Kodiaks in the summer in MSL, and he's just building and building, trying to get to that next level, get to the NLL. He knows, there aren't a lot of spots available till, next year someone will open up with expansion, but he is on the cusp. And a great play, though, by Matthew Flapin to run the ball up. He did most of the work on that goal.
Silberlicht with the ball now for Goldstar. There's Isaac Bach. Bach over to Wolf. And Wolf finds Deckelbaum. Deckelbaum, a nice drive inside, but unable to finish. Loose ball picked up by the Sharks. Is it stripped away by Deckelbaum? Sharks trying to maintain it as they skip it ahead. Fielded by Jensen.
And Deckelbaum's play there after he lost the ball kind of encapsulates what Israel and Goldstar Tel Aviv are trying to get from their players. A physical game, playing a full floor game. And, he loses the ball, back checks hard, manages to get a strip.
Paul the feed inside there. But the Sharks do a good job defending it. So that was Brian Rotatori trying to put that. And Goldstar intercepts the pass off of one hop. That's Udding. And a quick strike inside to Daniel Applebaum, who scores. Goldstar 3, LaserSharks Blanco nothing.
Doug Udding absolutely shining so far in this game. As you mentioned, the pickoff shows his speed and his quickness, takes off up the floor, and shows some stick skills as he eludes a bunch of players and then makes that nice pass to Daniel Applebaum. And Applebaum, again, last time it was Udding taking the perfect pass and had a fairly easy finish. Applebaum actually had the goalie pretty easily beaten there once Udding made that great play. And here he goes again.
And Udding, real quick, as there is Chetner. Last time we saw Goldstar was yesterday, and they lost to Casey Powell by 1 goal. As here comes LaserSharks Blanco. It's number 27, Gareth Fabian. Loose ball picked up by Chetner. He's been quite involved here early on. 9:18 to go in this first half.
Chetner will be involved throughout the game. He is absolutely central to what this team is going to try and do now that he's here.
And a whole wraparound, and a goal is scored by Goldstar. It looked like Bach found the back of the net while being dragged down by one of the Blanco defenders.
Well, he spun around first and then dragged down backwards. So it's incredible that he then used his one free hand and bounced that ball in. What a great athletic play by Isaac Bach. And as the coaching staff and the management staff of Israel have said, everything that Israeli players do with Goldstar Tel Aviv, with Israeli teams, everything is a tryout, as they are seeking to build a program that's only a few years old and has already had success at the 2014 Worlds, the outdoors, the 2015 World Indoors, coming fourth, and then this summer winning gold at the Europeans.
They've been very successful over this past year. Here's Pierce Abrams. Deckelbaum trying to spin around one defender. A shot stopped by the Sharks. But Paul got it back. He tried to pass it to the cutting Applebaum. Just could not handle that pass. Potential for a quick stick there. And a loose ball picked up by the Sharks. That was Carl Starkey who lost his stick. And oh boy, what a check. Trying to see who that was who gave that hit. But one of the Goldstar players went crashing down onto the floor. And looks like that will be Evan Swiker being put in the box.
And the official, Lee Breen, you can see, he said LaserSharks penalty 1 minute, check from behind. He kind of shook his head. He was like, I'm not sure who it was. Luckily for him, Swiker came over of his own accord.
As they swing it around, Deckelbaum. And a quick shot there by Bach, saved by Fragola. And it's stormed ahead by number 99, Vin Curran. He's trying to wheel around here. Kicks it back out. That was Joe Williams. Sharks still held scoreless here over halfway into this first half. Goldstar leads 4-0 as Jensen picks it up, and he had it stripped as he was trying to throw it, had it poked out of his stick. Goldstar now getting it across. Aiden Christian. There's Deckelbaum, and Wolf thought about it and chose wisely not to. Now Deckelbaum tries to skip it, and Paul with a shot. It's saved by Fragola. Nice spin move by Williams. They need to get it across. And they do. 5:52 to go in this first half. 4-0 Gold Star over LaserSharks Blanco. Goldstar Tel Aviv, that is. Zach Sloan had it momentarily. He lost it. A loose ball picked up by Fragola as it rolled all the way back to him.
Jared Jensen hasn't been too busy. The stats being listed as 7-2 the shots for Goldstar. I don't recall him really having a tough one until right now.
Right on cue as Eric Turner tried to put one by Jensen. As Silberlicht. Goldstar lost it, and the Sharks get it back. Here come the Sharks and Anthony Lachetto. Lachetto, pass over to Smoke. And Turner gets pushed aside by one of the defenders. As Smoke feeds off to Sloan. And Sloan drive inside. Sharks really can't get many shots off in this game. A quick shot that skipped past the right post. And as the shot clock went off, Gold Star with possession here. There's Applebaum. Now Bach over to Wolf. Fried. And Abrams. So they're moving the ball around. All 5 players have touched it. Nice behind the back. I'm not sure if that was a shot, but the goalie Fragola ended up with it. And tough play there on the boards. Very physical. Turner looking to drive in. Nice play by Jensen. And Wolf now for Gold Star. And Paul gives it back to Wolf. And Gold Star not looking to rush things here, up 4-0 with 3.5 to go. I'm Tom Scavetta with Steven Stamp calling all the action. And the ball is stripped. Paul fighting for it. And another loose ball will be picked up by Rotatori.
And that's that combative style that I was talking about that Israel Goldstar head coach Brad MacArthur loves to engender in his teams.
Shot stopped there by Fragola. Sharks may have a transition opportunity here. Good defense by Chetner. And a poke from behind by Kruder. Here comes Utting. And Sloan trying to stop him. Pass over to Fisher. A shot and a score. Looked like Fisher got it off. Gold Star now goes up 5-0.
Eric Fisher, Johnny on the spot to pick up the Doug Utting rebound. Doug Utting playing much more of an offensive role in this game than we're used to seeing him play. But, I mean, he certainly has a transition presence. But Fisher, Johnny on the spot, right place at the right time, and has the quick hands to pick it up and get the shot off immediately.
Sharks struggling still not on the board with just about 2 minutes to go in this first half. Gold Star Tel Aviv 5. LaserSharks Blanco 0. As the face-off is won by the Sharks. That was Karan with it momentarily. He still has it. Karan trying to find a teammate. And a quick shot by Luke Parker, saved by Jensen. There's Chetner. As Chetner pass back to Wolf. Wolf over to Freed. As the loose ball is going to be picked up by the Sharks. As it just skipped by Evan Swiker. So just a little over a minute to go between Goldstar Tel Aviv and LaserSharks Blanco in this first half. Applebaum, it kind of just fell out of his stick there, and it landed into Fergola's. Sharks looking for a goal desperately before halftime. They need it. And Karan feeds it back. And Turner a shot, and he scores. Number 25, Brandon Turner.
Nice cut by Turner to cut down low underneath the defense. He had a little opportunity earlier, and he had a bunch of players coming down from the Toronto and Oshawa, Whitby area, all traveled down together, and that's just a lovely play to use some quickness, get that first step past the defender, and he was off to the races.
So the final 15 seconds here this first half. Sharks trying to get it. They do not. Paul has it for Goldstar. Looks behind him, sees the game clock as the shot hit the post. And great save by Fregola, as that's how the first half will end. Goldstar Tel Aviv 5, LaserSharks Blanco nothing. I'm Tom Scavetta here with Steven Stamp. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with second half coverage. Welcome back to the Onondaga Nation Fieldhouse for LASNAI 17 Day 3 action. I'm Tom Scavetta here with Steven Stamp. Goldstar Tel Aviv leading LaserSharks Blanco 5-0 in this relegation game. And a great half for Goldstar, 5-1.
Yeah, they just put it up. Brandon Turner with that late goal in the first half.
As Turner, a quick goal in that final minute.
I think the players were about to face off without the officials. They were ready to go.
As just about to get underway, officials waiting to get set. And we're underway. Face-off won by Goldstar. That's Matt Hayes. And the ball will now go to LaserSharks. Here's Turner. Just created some separation. Looked like Paul kind of tripped. Turner looking to go inside. He just scored that last goal. Missed there, wide with the shot. That was Eric Turner. Now this is Brandon Turner. As Goldstar forces the turnover. That's Chris Friedman. Oh, and what a hit. As Sharks take over possession. And a quick shot that one-hopped the goalie, Jensen. Over. Goldstar. Quick opportunity here. Applebaum saved. Looks like Fergola still in the game. But down the other end, here come the Sharks. Quick shot stopped by Jensen. It's like it hit his knee pad. And that's Paul down the other end as he's poked from behind. Wraparound check there.
Yeah, it looks like Vin Kern's going to take a tripping penalty or a holding penalty.
as they're pulling Jensen right here.
Yeah, delayed penalty on the way.
And a shot there by Chetner. And here comes the delayed penalty against the Sharks. As serving that penalty will be number 99, Vin Karan. As Goldstar will have possession, up 5-1, 12:42 to go in regulation time. As they move the ball around, Chetner behind the back pass. Here's Deckelbaum. Try to fire it over inside to Abrams. He gets it back. Deckelbaum feeds it over to Chetner. Chetner, a quick shot by Wolf as it hit the backboard.
Winner of this game will go to the 5th place game, which is going to be played outside in the outdoor box. Kind of cool, cool setup.
As the Sharks here with possession. This is Brandon Turner. And Jensen trying to pick it up. And now running with it for Goldstar. Looks like number 32. Not listed on the roster. And a shot there by Deckelbaum. Somebody got a piece of it from LaserSharks Blanco.
Sorry, my mistake, actually. The winner of this game goes to the 9th place game, which will be here at 4:20 against LCC Radotin.
There's a save there. I was about to say, because neither of these teams made the quarterfinals last night.
Yeah.
Both these teams fell short in the round of 16. As here's Courant looking for some daylight. It's poked away there. And Doug Udding, a little too high there for Chetner. Under 11 minutes to go in regulation.
Interesting, because Chetner had his hand in one stick, his stick in one hand. It was his right hand instead of his top hand, so he couldn't reach. I don't know, he kind of had the right hand partway up the shaft. No, sorry, he had it in his left hand. He's a lefty, so he couldn't reach up as high as if he'd had it at the handle.
Shot clock goes off as the shot clock should have reset. Sharks are saying otherwise. They're saying it did. Anyway, Goldstar here with the ball. There's Udding. Pass over to Deckelbaum. Deckelbaum. As the Sharks have it. And a full floor pass there by Fergola.
You could see how much spin was on that ball as it was being chased down. And I think the LaserSharks player would have actually got it, but its last bounce, it spun forward. The first bounce sort of spun it back, and then the second one, it took off.
A shot, and that's forced aside as we have a stoppage of play. And it was a goal by Goldstar Tel Aviv. That's Daniel Deckelbaum. So they'll go up 6-1 with 9:40 to go in the second half. I'm Tom Scavetta. He's Steven Stamp here calling the action for you. As the Sharks really struggling on both sides of the ball. So the score now 6-1 in favor of Goldstar. And good poke there by one of the defenders for Goldstar. And here's Paul. Pass over to Wolf. That was Flapin. And the pass there to Paul, and he scores.
Matthew Flapin with his second terrific assist in this game as he's heads off, grabs the ball, is heading off into the corners, momentum carrying him, and he's able to get his head turned around, see Zachary Paul, and get the pass to him in perfect time.
As Paul there with that goal puts Goldstar up 7-1. with just about 8.5 minutes to go in this one. And the face-off is going to be won by Goldstar Matt Hayes. And he takes a hard hit. Sharks down the other end. There was Turner, the pass over to number 15. That was Zach Sloan, and he scores.
Zach Sloan, another one of those guys who came down with Brandon Turner. So the Ontario boys coming down, providing some scoring punch.
So the score now stands at 7-2. Goldstar over LaserSharks. Blanco.
To the comeback.
We'll see. Down by 5. Just under 8 minutes to go. It's really tough when Hayes keeps winning those face-offs, but as Hayes trying to regain it, but the Sharks may end up with possession. They do not. Hayes, quick shot, skipped the side. As one of the Shark defenders just ran right past it. As Goldstar now setting up. There's Wolf. As Wolf pass, they were looking for Abrams inside, and the Sharks come away with the ball. As the Sharks looking to get on a run, and Wolf drills them. Wolf just drilled Scott Prestridge. And here comes Goldstar. Deckelbaum, a goal. Beautiful pass by number 32, Brian Rotatori.
What a quick stick by Deckelbaum on the back door. That was one of those shots where it just barely touches the strings of his stick, and it is in the strings of the net.
Goldstar now leads 8-2 over LaserSharks Blanco. Another face-off won by Goldstar Tel Aviv. And Utting. Stopped there by Fergola. Sharks down the other end. One-on-one. Turner trying to fake out Jensen. And Jensen with a remarkable save.
And the smart goalie move to slide sideways. You want to just get away from the net opening of the net in case the ball does come out. You don't want it to trickle in. You'd rather it trickle over the goal line outside the post.
As possession here as Paul has it. As he tried to, little turnaround shot. Stopped by Fergola. 5:48 to go in this second half. Goldstar 8, LaserSharks 2. As one of the defenders takes a hard hit for the Sharks. We'll see what's being called.
Illegal body check on Doug Utting. He'll go to the box for a minute or less. 5:15 to go here in the second half.
As the Sharks will have possession down 6. Not much time to chip their way back into this one. Sharks playing pitch and catch around the perimeter. As Smoke. And a quick shot there by Turner. Good play made by Jensen. The Sharks get it back. Clock did not reset. And a shot by Smoke as it skipped right over, falls into LaserSharks Blanco bench. As the penalty still being served here by Goldstar. So the Sharks still have a 5-on-4.
Yeah, a couple of LaserSharks defenders were heading out, going back into their own end. I thought it was fairly clearly off of the Goldstar player.
As a shot there, just missed.
And that
by
one was
Sloan.
not off. Oh, they're saying that was as well?
Wow.
Yeah, that one looked to me like it was just wide.
Smoke. So a new 30 for the Sharks. There's a shot by Luke Parker. Just wide. And Flapin having some trouble.
Terrific play, though, by Flapin to throw on the brakes as he was running into trouble. You don't want to get trapped your own side of center or just over center. Nice
Really
play there
play
by Silberlich to keep it over.
Bach. As here comes Goldstar. Abrams. As that shot skipped far ahead. As violation there with the shot clock. It'll go back to LaserSharks Blanco. And here's a pass to Sloan, and he scores his second goal of the game.
His second in a row for the LaserSharks. Pull him with an 8-3, and it's a nice outlet pass, and Zach Sloan able to play offense, defense, pretty much wherever you want him to on the lacrosse floor.
As the Sharks scores now 8-3 in favor of Goldstar Tel Aviv.
And the official shots on goal just before that shot and that goal, 24-12, Goldstar Tel Aviv exactly doubling LaserSharks Blanco.
There's just about 2.5 minutes to go in this one. As the Sharks look to move the ball. Turner. There's a quick pass. As Sloan, one more time, can he do it? No, that diving attempt. And it's stolen away by Turner. Past Sloan to the cutting offensive player. It looked like that was Prestridge. As Prestridge is still down on the floor.
Penalty will be to Brian Rotatori, who's already gone to the penalty box. Into the final 2 minutes of play.
The Sharks.
It's a 3-minute check from behind.
So a major penalty, and the Sharks will have a power play for the rest of this game. 5-on-4. As the ball will start in the hands of Eric Turner. So Turner looking to get things going for the Sharks. Sloan to Turner. Just passed it over to Lachetto. Lachetto finds Turner. Pass to Sloan. Tried to feed it inside to the cutting Prestridge. The Goldstar is going to pick it up. That was Doug Utting racing down the boards over there. He gets hit and tripped up hard. And the loose ball. There's a fight for it, and LaserSharks pick it up. And there's a shot by Turner and a score. Brandon Turner.
And again, we have an example from this game of a player. Nice finish by Brandon Turner. A lot of the work done beforehand by the player setting him up. I believe that was Eric Turner that threw it over to him.
I think it was Eric over to Brandon.
And, just put him in perfect position. All Brandon Turner had to do was finish, which is the hard part for a lot of folks, but he made it look easy with a hard fake to move him over. And Goldstar, or LaserSharks Neon, are going to take a timeout.
LaserSharks Blanco will take that timeout. And Eric Turner has now assisted on the last 3 LaserShark goals.
That's true. And with 1:20 to go, 4 goals, obviously a tall order. LaserSharks need to get another one on this major. And again,
though if they score 2 more, then the power play will be over, I believe.
1 more.
Yeah.
It'll be over because
right.
The Brandon Turner goal already is on that rotatory penalty. So another one. Now, of course, he won't be released. He'd have to stay in there, but they would be able to put a 5th player out on the floor. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. First thing that LaserSharks have to do if they want to take advantage, of course, is win this face-off. And Zachary Paul will try to deny them that opportunity.
As there's just 1:20 left in this game. Goldstar Tel Aviv 8, LaserSharks Blanco 4. I'm Tom Scavetta here with Steven Stamp as Paul wins the face-off for Goldstar. Paul and pushed around by a couple of defenders. And a roughing call? And a timeout is going to be called. Or maybe not. Let's see.
Yeah, timeout has been awarded to Goldstar, and LaserSharks felt like they knocked the ball free before that timeout was called, but it's hard to say when. You can't tell when the referees heard the request for the timeout, but it's 1:09 to play.
Yeah.
And it's a tough break for the LaserSharks because they had stripped the ball, but knowing Brad MacArthur, the coach of Goldstar Tel Aviv, he was prepared to call timeout if any trouble arose.
Sure is. And up next after this game, it's going to be the LaxAllStars house team against the Seneca Marksmen starting at about 2:40 p.m. So that will be the next game. The LaxAllStars house team won earlier today. They defeated LaserSharks Neon. As here's Chetner with possession. And Chetner trying to work his way towards the goal. Remember, Goldstar is down a man.
Holding call against LaserSharks, which is going to make it awfully tough for them as they will lose their man advantage. We'll go to 4-on-4 for the final 55 seconds of play.
Yeah, not a good call for them there, as now that puts them a man down.
Well, 4-on-4.
Yeah, 4-on-4.
Yeah.
And they do lose a man. Deckelbaum with the ball now for Goldstar. Just 50 seconds to go. So, looks like we'll have a 4-on-4 for the remainder of this game. Deckelbaum looking to move things quickly as the Sharks grab the loose ball down the other end. They need to really hurry. As that ball is loose, Turner with a shot. He scores. So with 21.9 seconds left, the Sharks come within 3. It's 8-5.
And while they don't have the man advantage, which is obviously great for you to have, they do have a lot of space on the floor with 4-on-4s. It will remain 4-on-4, like we said, for the rest of the game, the rest of regulation time. So, 22 seconds, 3 goals to get as they trail 8-5. It's possible, not likely, but the ref's just noticing that there are 5 players per side on the floor.
As they'll redo the face-off here. And it's going to be Paul for Goldstar. And it looks like Swiker for the Sharks. Final 20 seconds of this one. As the Sharks fighting for it. And Paul trying for it as well. Scooped up by Fergola. As we have another stoppage of play here. As there's just 6.5 seconds left in this game. Goldstar Tel Aviv 8, LaserSharks Blanco 5. As Silberlich not looking to do much with it. As that will do it. Your final score, Goldstar Tel Aviv 8, LaserSharks Blanco 5. I'm Tom Scavetta with Steven Stamp here.
Yeah, and the LaserSharks did get the last 3 goals. Little moral victory with a few in the last 4 or 5 minutes of play. Not much of a victory, but a bit of a moral victory.
So it is a victory for Goldstar as they will play in the 9th place game. And for now, that will do it for us here. We will be back in just about 11 minutes with coverage of LaxAllStars house team and the Seneca Marksmen.